Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lilama Mogoki, and I would like to share a little about my teaching practice experience, which was both a challenge and a rewarding journey. Stepping into the classroom for the first time was an eye-opener. As I moved from theory to practical teaching, I was both excited and nervous, but the experience taught me so much about teaching profession and the learners, and of course myself. I did my teaching practice at Westgold Primary School in Gauteng, and I had two mentor teachers for the duration of 3 weeks, which was Melissa Earl, which I had for a week, and Koketso Sepato, which I had for 2 weeks for mathematics, grade 5. Community service is a powerful tool for change, bringing people together to address social issues that may otherwise remain unspoken. As a member of the Breaking the Silence group, I had the privilege of being part of an awareness campaign aimed to raising awareness about violence and abuse within our community. This project was not just an opportunity to help others, it was a transformative experience that opened our eyes to the hidden struggles faced by many. The goal of our campaign was to help both children and adults identify acts of violence and abuse, empowering them to take action and seek help. Thank you. One of the key advantages of teaching practice is the opportunity to apply what you've learned in real time. It's one thing to understand teaching, but it's another thing to see how the lessons unfold, to experience classroom dynamics, and to adapt to learners' diverse needs. I found that every lesson that was required my flexibility, whether it was adjusting to my pace, rephrasing explanations, engaging in the learners in ways I wasn't anticipating. And this flexibility is an invaluable skill I take with me moving forward. One thing I have learned was time management. As much as there were advantages, there were also challenges. Classroom management, for instance, was tougher than I expected. Managing 40 to 50 learners in a classroom takes a lot of patience and clear communication. This is where one of the things I had a challenge with was understanding learners in a perspective of child to adult. It was difficult to understand that this young person didn't even know what 5 squared is. And it was a mind blower to me, because that's just how it's expected to be, that you just know that 5 squared is 25. But teaching them how it comes about and how to understand why it is like that was mind-shocking to me, because I don't expect that. I feel like they are just adults in children's bodies, and that was something I had to remind myself of the whole 3 weeks, that I am actually teaching kids. I am actually a role model and a mediator to kids, and I need to understand that. One of the things I can really take home with me after my teaching practice was how the educators had teamwork. Working together, to have one goal, which is educating learners and molding learners into grown-ups, molding learners into people who can have impact in our society. We learn to understand that educators have the learners' best interest at heart, and we want nothing but the best for them, and we want to see them grow, and we want to see them become something of themselves. As much as teaching has its own challenges and a lot of factors that come with it, teamwork makes the best work, and it works. Despite all these challenges, one of the most rewarding aspects of teaching practice was learning from the learners themselves. They taught me to be resilient. There were moments where I felt like I wasn't getting through with them, but their feedback, whether through questions or just light bulb moments of understanding, reminded me why I wanted to be a teacher in the first place. They taught me that very little steps forward, every little connection made. One thing I learned was filing. A lot of filing, a lot of organization. You had to have everything on set to be ready for any questions, for any parent, and it was a lot. As a teacher, you're not just a teacher. You are a manager, you are a leader, you are an assessor, you are a comforter. you are a mediator. And it's very important for you to understand that you are not just there to teach the learners, but you are there to be their school parent. And another thing I enjoyed about my teaching practice was food. The tuck shop really sold proper food, nice food that I enjoyed, and I ate every single day of my teaching practice. And that was something that held me sort of accountable for me being there. Thank you for watching my video. This was Lulama Mukoki on her experience of her teaching practice.